welcome back. So, it's been a lot of time since I've done a video, and I will not explain why I didn't or something, even because I actually don't know if someone is going to see this video. So, this is a complete analysis and overview of the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm doing this on July 2nd just because I wanted some time to analyze, see the performance, and just think about the unit itself. So, what is this analysis and overview? As you can see, I have the whole kit of Goku right here. I can just do this on the wiki. You can just go on the wiki and read it, of course. But what I'm going to do is taking step by step each line of Goku, analyzing it, and look at why it's good, why it's bad, what can be done to making Goku better in terms of how you can use him effectively. So this can be seen even for new players or players that play from, I don't know, 5-6 months, but maybe know something from the game, but then they see this wall of text gigantic and they see no way to understand what the unit does, just because of how Dokkan writes it. And people that talk about the unit usually just say, oh, it's very good, and they show just the numbers, and maybe you don't know why the unit is actually good. So this can be for new players, it's for new players, but even older players can maybe remember something that, I don't know, they didn't consider while reading the kit of the unit. So we can start with the leader skill, of course. GT heroes or full power, full 170, 30% for pure Saiyans and hybrid Saiyans. So we can see the categories. Here we have GT heroes, which is decent. Of course we have Goku, we have LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, still a good unit. The OG LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku is I would say mid, but is actually close to bad at this moment. You can still use him if you have type advantage, or as a link battery for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as a floater, or I don't know, if you're really desperate, but he's actually almost worthless. LR Ub can be decent, but he's not a unit you're going to run everywhere. Of course Goku is very good. Goku, Trunks and Pan are decent. The GT duo of course is amazing, and I'm not going to talk about the entire category, just the major points in my opinion. LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, same thing as the Goku, just a bit better. And basically we have very few units here, like Tech Pan and the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and that's pretty much it at the moment. This Goku, this STR based Goku, is going to Easy 80 celebration, so maybe he can be good, we don't know. But as you guys can see, this category is very small. I hate that he's the leader of this, because this category is very, very small. Then we have full power. Now full power is interesting. We can see full power didn't have a lead. I don't consider him a leader. I don't care. So we have the Kai Goku, AGLR Gohan, we have these Bozos that can be decent, Power Awakening Piccolo, Tech Carnival Goku, LR Tech Broly, maybe it's going to EZA this year, we don't know. LR Gohan and Goten are good. Dragon Fist, I don't know why it's not EZA yet, but maybe this year, I don't know. Namek Goku is close to an EZA, I think. Evolution Blue Vegeta suck, but again close to an EZA. I'm not going to talk about LR Beast Gohan in this video. But full power have solid units, like Kale is only 200%, Tech World Tournament Goku. You have INT Broly, still I would say decent-ish, maybe. The Goku gun can be useful, so you can do stuff, but honestly, his leader skill, while being decent, and while you can win every single event in the game, just because of the sheer power of, you know, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Friend Super Saiyan 4 Goku, GT Duo, Kai Goku, Orange Piccolo, and you win? Yes? I would have preferred his leader skill to involve like Goku family instead of GT Heroes, for example. But it's good. It's a good leader skill. So the passive skill. We have Saiyan Warrior with Miraculous Power. So he gets free key, 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. Not much to say. Free key is good and 150% is good as a start of turn buff. Really, not much to say. Key plus 1 per key sphere obtained. This is the OG LR gun mechanic, and it's good. It's good just because he's not a unit that will struggle for key like pretty much at all, even considering his link set, but we'll see that later. But key plus 1 per key sphere obtained is good. Then we have 70% attack on super attack and 50% chance to crit, which in Dokkan is high chance if it is an ultra super attack. This basically means, for those who don't know, the 70% attack is when key is 12 or more. So we have like this physical Broly, we can see him right here. Okay, so we have this Broly, he's a TUR, so he can only do the 12 key, for example. But the LR Goku can do 13 key, 14 key. So if you get anything between 12 and 17, you will get only this for the turn. Only 70% attack. But if you get 18 or more, so 18, 19, 20 key, whatever, you get even 50% chance to crit, which is very good because you don't need to give crit in his hidden potential and you can do other stuff. Then you get another 70% attack within the same turn and 70% defense for 3 turns after receiving or evading an attack. This basically means you put him in slot 1, he gets hit, he gets 70% attack and defense, basically. But the defense will stay for the next turn, while the attack will reset every turn. So every single turn, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku needs to get hit to get 70% attack, while the defense is only once every 3 turns. So turn 1, you get hit, you get both the buff. Turn 3, you will not have this 70% attack, you will not have this. This will be off, turn 3. But the defense, so this will be up until turn 5. Then turn 5 he gets hit again, turn 7 you will have the defense, turn 9 he gets hit again, and so on. Then he has 20% damage reduction, baseline, like every slot, every turn, every partner, 20% damage reduction. And then he gets an additional 70% defense and an additional 20% damage reduction as the first attacker in a turn. So this is something you will not see. You will never see this. Not that you will not activate, but that you will never actually see the 70% defense. Because this will start when the turn starts. And now I will show what I mean. Alright, so I'm link leveling at the moment. And I will show here what I mean with you will not see the 70% defense. So we can see LR Bulma. We have 87k defense. Of course, no leader skill basically, I'm just link leveling. We can take the orbs, she's a nuker, so now we see 140k defense. We can take the orbs with Kale and Khalifa, now 140k. Now let's say Bulma did have, again, the 70% defense as the first attacker in a turn. Let's just say. She doesn't, but let's just pretend. This will activate the second I take the orbs with Kid Gohan. But before this guy attacks. so it's something you will not see. So let's say Bulma gets 20k defense as the first attacker in a turn, so it's very easy to understand. We see 140k, we take the orbs with keep going, and before he attacks, Bulma's defense will be 160k. But we don't see it, because it starts now. Now Bulma's defense is 170k, for example, if she did get the defense as the first attacker in a turn. So we can see this Goku has, again, attack, defense, crit, damage reduction in his kit, in his passive, which is good. Damage reduction is very good, crit can do a lot of damage to the enemy, and it's just a good unit. But only this will not be like, oh my god. So we have the 12 key, which is 30% defense for one turn, colossal damage, and greatly lowers attack. I like that they start giving this powerful, like, greatly lowers attack effect to our characters, just because I really like to have utility in every single stage, like Super Battle Road, Battlefield, everywhere you have something that your unit can do, and I like it. The 18 key raises defense for 4 turns and mega colossal damage. This is a 30% buff, so it's the same as this. It's just for 4 turns instead of 1. And then we have the standby. This standby is basically the entire kit of this unit. It's basically the focal point. You can activate after receiving 5 attacks in battle, and of course you can do it once only. The effect is that you exchange with Ub, Maju, Super Ub, Kalim, whatever you want, Ub. And Ub is particular, but before we talk about Ub, other than exchanging, you get the charge count gets increased by 2 for each INT or rainbow key sphere obtained by all allies. Not just Ub, but all allies. So now we can read Ub passive, and we can see what I mean. Ub passive is Ub Resolve, which is unable to attack except when finished skill is activated. So he doesn't have a super attack, he doesn't attack, he doesn't do damage at all. We have 300% defense, we have, which is a lot, like at the start of turn. We have 10% damage reduction per type key spear obtained, and guard with 3 key spears for 1 turn. So this is basically the strongest defensive mechanic like ever, because if you get 10 orbs, he's untouchable. 100% damage reduction with guard and 300% defense, and free key and 70% defense for 2 turns from first appearance. So basically you get this only turn 1, only when you exchange with Ub, only once. So you get the orb, you get the guard damage reduction, cool. The next turn, all this is completely away, he doesn't have it. While this is up for the first turn when Ub is up, and from the next turn when he's not on rotation. So when you come back to Ub, he doesn't have all of this, which is a lot. It's almost the entire kit of Ub. But it's not a problem, because he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, int excluded, to int key spheres. This is at the start of turn. And then he nullifies unarmed super attack, which is not like game breaking, but it's cool to have it. So when we were talking about the standby skill effect, this combines with the rainbow orb changing and with the finish skill. So super attack he has none, but the finish skill he has 2. One is Rise of Saiyan Power, which can activate when the charge count is 29 or less. You exit the standby, you recover 30% HP and you have free ki for free turns. But you come back as Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So you, from Oob, you get again to him. Okay? If you have your charge count at 29 or less. But if your charge count is 30 or more, you transform into full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, you charge this count with taking orbs. And when the info were announced for Goku, I remember I've seen some people saying like, yeah, but you need 30 orbs. It's a lot. If you can't get it, then Oob sucks on the next turn, which it's fair. You have only one turn of Oob defensive mechanic for him and for the allies, which is, again, this. When you lose both of these, if you look at Oob, he has 300% defense, he changes orbs and nullifies, and that's it. And it's not enough, considering he doesn't do damage like at all because he doesn't have a super attack. So it will suck. But the thing is, you don't actually need 30 orbs. You need 30 charge count, which is not orbs, because you can get 5 INT spheres, but it will count as 10 charge count because you get 2 with each INT spheres by all allies. So basically, let's say hypothetically you get 5 INT spheres and 2 rainbows with Oob. You are getting 14 charge count with 7 key spheres. Then you get 2 key spheres INT with the second unit. You are not at 16, you are 18 because every INT orb is 2. Every rainbow is 2. So it's not really 30 orbs, it's way less. You're almost guaranteed to get the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku out every single time on the next turn. It's almost guaranteed. Just because, again, I can show with the game. So again, I was link leveling, but we can show it now. So Bulma, she's a rainbow orb changer, which is basically the same thing as Oob, except she doesn't change like in a specific type. So we can see, okay, take auto map. Okay, here we have like this path. We have 8 orbs. We have 6 STR orbs and 2 rainbows. Let's say Oob was STR. We will not get 8 charge count. We will get 16. So we have to count until 30. We have already 16. We have this. This is not 4. This is 8. With this we will be at 24. And this will take us 30. We have in one turn. And we didn't change orbs. So this is basically almost what Oob does. Like, it's not 30 orbs, it's 30 charge count, which is different. So again, if you get this, you just revert to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You have 30% HP and free ki for free turns. That's it. But if you get this, you will swap into Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku. I hate the name that Global gives him, but whatever. So the link set from Oob is different from the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but we will get to the Super Saiyan 4 Goku link set at the end because it's the same for both full power and the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So Oob link set is solid support, shocking speed, GT, toughest nails, wizard fighters, fierce battle, legendary power, which is decent, but of course it's very different from Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now to the big boy, Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku, or again, whatever is called. So full power without restrictions. You get 77% HP recovery, which is absurd because it's a lot of HP and it's just the first sentence of the passive unit, so whatever. you get again 77% HP. You get the guard for 1 turn and guaranteed crit for 3 turns. So the first time full power Goku shows up, he's guarding and he's guaranteed critting. The second turn he's not guarding, but he's guaranteed critting. And the turn after, he's doing neither of them. So it's very powerful. He gets Ki plus 7 and 200% attack and defense at the start of turn, which is insane. Not really the attack and defense, 200% is a good, it's like a big number, but like LRG Ren did have 200% attack and defense at the start of turn. So it's not like incredible. But there is a difference, of course. And Ki plus 7 is always good on LRs. And he gets 2 Ki per INT or Rainbow Ki sphere obtained. So if you get 2 INT orbs, you're getting 4 Ki. No, you're getting 6 Ki, I'm sorry. Because the INT normally will give him 2 and you get 2 more. So it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot of Ki. And Rainbow, and just Ki plus 1 per type Ki sphere obtained besides the INT, of course. So basically this means you get even the slightest path and it's at 24 Ki or very close. And it's important for this unit. Not like essential, but you will see a difference if you don't get it. So then he gets 150% attack when performing a super attack and 70% chance of performing a critical hit, which in Dokkan is great chance, if it is an ultra super attack. This is basically an upgrade from this one from the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. The thing I explained before. The 70% attack on super and 50% chance to crit. So this. It's literally the same thing, just the attack is 150 and the high chance is 70% chance. So it's literally the same thing, just upgraded. Then he gets 59% attack and a guaranteed crit when Ki is 24. I don't need to explain this, it's just more attack and guaranteed crit. Then 77% defense for 5 turns after receiving an attack. So this will activate after the first hit. So if you have Goku like slot 1, he gets supered immediately. He will pop the defense, but he will not have that defense for the super attack. So let's say Goku has, we will do it very easily. Let's say he has 1 million defense. A boss that does 1.5 million supers him. He gets hit for 500k. It's not really how it works. I'm just doing like very easy to understand examples. So you have 1 million, you get hit from 1.5 million, you take 500. This defense will activate after the hit. So he will get 1 million defense, then 77% defense more, but that's after he already received the damage. Then he has 25% damage reduction at the start of turn. Before it was 20, now it's 25, literally the same thing. Then 77% defense and another 25% damage reduction as the first attacker in a turn. Again, just an upgrade of this. With 7% more defense, 5% more damage reduction. Literally the same thing. So we can see this Goku is way better because of higher numbers here, higher Ki per orbs. All of this, it's 80% more and more crit and more attack here, more defense and more damage reduction. He's just way better Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Then the super attacks. He gets 30% attack and defense for 1 turn, colossal, and lowers attack on 12 Ki. Before was only 30% defense. And in the 18 Ki, he gets 50% attack for 1 turn, defense for 4 turns, mega colossal damage. He gets the attack now instead of just the defense. So The Link set is Super Saiyan, Shocking Speed, GT, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Roar, Freeze Battle, Legendary Power. This is the same for both the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku. And then we have all these categories, which are a lot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 18 categories, which is a lot of teams, including shit like this, which is one of my most hated categories in the game. All Out Struggle, completely pointless and stupid category. We have Entrusted Will, we have Bond of Friendship, Miraculous Awakening. Again, GT Heroes is very little. Full Power can use the help. This is a very good unit for all these weak teams. And then you have the classic shit like Pure Saiyan, Goku Family, Kamehameha, Earthbreed Fighters, Power of Wishes, Bond of Parent and Child, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Battle of Fate. So you have everything you want. Now to the, I would say, difficult part. Just because I just read the kit and say what he actually does, not really something hard to do, basically. Now the part is, I will try to rank him, but it's not okay. I think Dokkan has evolved from like 2018, because in 2018 you didn't have like this wasn't a passive skill like all of this wasn't a character kit. A character kit like 2017 was just attack and defense, and maybe if you're lucky more ways to get attack and defense, and that's it basically. Like we can see, like here we have the 17 and 18, they are free to play LR EZA. In Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a 2020 unit. We can see his passive skill when we finish this turn, and we can see how little it is and how like one-dimensional the unit is, and like we can understand what I really want to say. So we have different units here. So we can see like Jiren, okay, this is his passive skill. He has attack and defense, medium chance to stun, and guaranteed crit on stunned enemies. Only lowers defense on his super attack effect. Like we have Bulma, which is a very recent unit. We can see all this. And then he has the active skill. She has the active skill. And the super attacks are not just lowers defense. She has crit. She has the lower attack. So you can see like how different the units are. Like Jiren wasn't like very offensive, very defensive unit. Like Bulma can have guard, damage reduction, but she can have additionals and crit and new king. So you can see like how now units do different stuff, and it's very hard to just say X is better than Y and I'm right. So I can try to rank him, and I've seen a lot of people saying that he's the undisputed #1 unit in the game, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and all the others are like, I don't know, like Goku is just way better. And I don't think that's the case. Actually, I don't think I will put him as 1. Just because, okay, we can see the other units I will have in front of like Goku. For example, in the mix there is Bulma, because we can see and comparing the two characters, even if they are not the same type of characters. So Bulma is creating orbs every single time. She's supporting for 2 turns with 5 key sphere obtained, and you can see from the active skill she creates all STR key spheres. She supports, makes the characters, your allies, super effective against all types. other than being an unkillable wall on the active skill turn. So Bulma is helping a lot your team. Like she's actually like saving your run in many different ways. We have the full heal with all the STR orbs. We have the support which affect every single turn basically for when she shows up. And you have the slot 1 unit which this Goku is. But you can see like this, so attack and crit and attack and defense, damage reduction, other defense, other damage reduction, and attack and defense. This Goku is not helping you besides him in any way. So we can have this Goku being very good in slot 1, turn 1, slot 1, he's very good. And then we can have, I don't know, let's say you're desperate, or let's say you're just doing a run for fun, and you have INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in slot 2 with this guy. Goku will do fine. Gogeta can get you killed easily. Or let's say you're doing a challenge run and you have LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You maybe are on turn 3, they don't have the guard, but they cannot transform into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So you have Goku doing his thing, he's fine, whatever, and then the Goku and Vegeta get killed. So my point is, a character like, again, Bulma will help Goku and Vegeta. How? Giving them free ki and 37% attack and defense, which is a lot. It's like 37% attack and defense, and free ki has a support that can support multiple rotations. It's not something to underestimate. Or we can see another unit that I will consider maybe better than this Goku, which is him. It's Power Awakening / Orange Piccolo, which is basically the same discussion. So Piccolo, he has the intro, he has the attack and defense and guard for free turns. We have the same key mechanic as the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We have again damage reduction 20% like Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But then we have like, this is not comparable to Bulma, but just to make you guys understand, we have this. All allies key +2 within the same turn after receiving an attack. This was really underrated when his details released. Even by myself, I was thinking like, what the hell is this? But it's very good. Like getting those 2 key basically for free, it's very good. You can manipulate orbs, you can maybe save them for I don't know, Ultimate Gohan, which struggles for key a lot. You can have Piccolo giving him 2 key and saving orbs, because this guy really doesn't need to super attack. And then of course we have this, which is the full heal and the other damage reduction if you get it 7 times. So you will get Piccolo invincible slot 1, full heal, and like that will save you, because it's not a revive, it's not a transformation or something that will block your characters. Like, I don't know, with Tech Carnival Goku, the Super Saiyan one, he revives and you don't have other revives. This guy is just a passive healing. Like, you can get this guy healing, on the next turn you can get INT Vegito, the 3rd year LR full healing, on the next turn again you can get the GT Duo full heal from the revive. Like, you understand, like, that's very powerful. And Piccolo being just a passive skill heal, will make that possible. Of course, the best thing and the reason why it's so good other than that is the giant form, which, comparing to Goku, the giant form will do decent damage. That's not the point. The giant form will stop your enemy to super attack you. It will stop the enemy like 8th anniversary Sin Sharon from AoEing you. He will stop like Red Zone Baby to AoE you, or Red Zone Broly to AoE slot 1 you and kill your rotation. He will stop that. If this was before the super attack counter update, for example, you can run the Super Saiyan 4 Goku with LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Both are good units. Goku can do slot 1, he can do a lot of damage to Broly. Then Broly supers, he takes double digit, but the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta dies. Or even now, he just doesn't counter, you die. With Piccolo that would not be possible. Piccolo will just stop the enemy to super you. It's not something Goku can do. The thing for me is that while this Goku, the super full power, with the guard for 1 turn, with the guaranteed crit, with the healing, with the 50% damage reduction, the higher defense, and just the 20 plus million every single turn damage, yeah, he's on that tier. Like this Goku is the top 4 in the game. But top 1, I will say no, just because you can have, again, Goku, slot 1, he's doing fine, he's doing great, he's amazing, and slot 2 unit dies. Or you can have LR Bulma just chilling on the team, and for the entire run you're getting free ki and 37% attack and defense. You have essentially a full heal in the pocket with the active skill, and that's just, to me, that's more, just because this Goku is doing more damage, yes, but Bulma can do 10 million into 7 million into 8 million, like she can do it. And LR Bulma has a 50% chance to crit from her 18 ki, so you can get 18 ki from Bulma, and she has 10-11 million attack stats with 50% chance to crit, a guaranteed additional with 7 orbs, guaranteed additional super. That seed has a 50% chance to crit, even turn 1. Like, for me, not the problem, but just the difference is that this Goku is at his worst turn 1. Like, turn 1 is the worst for him, because he didn't get the 30%, the 70% defense for 3 turns. He doesn't have this up. He doesn't have hits received to go into full power. So turn 1 is the worst he can be. While turn 1 Orange Piccolo is guarding, and he has this more. So he's completely fine because he has guard, damage reduction, and this defense, the attacking defense 150% at the start of turn, plus the 100% defense, plus the ridiculous highest 17k defense at Rainbow, even 40k defense at 55%. So Piccolo is completely fine turn 1 and 3. We have, again, Bulma, which turn 1 has 7% damage reduction. She has guard, but she's a nuker, and she creates her own orbs. And turn 1 you get the support, and from turn 1 on she's supporting the entire team. Now the other unit I didn't talk about until now, but I will not do it like completely just because I will cover this unit in an anniversary type video. The other unit is this one right here. It's the 8th anniversary unit. I didn't open, so should be this. No, I'm sorry, technology is not really my thing. So okay, now it's the GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the 8th anniversary unit. Now I think this unit it's like a jack of all trades, and I will say almost master of all, because you have just closer to perfection. I think this unit, it's literally the closest to perfection we have ever had in Dokkan, in my opinion. Again, I will not talk completely about them, but the thing is, this unit, the same as Orange Piccolo, the same as Bulma, they have something to help the team out, to like help weaker units or help you survive things that not only the slot 1 need to survive, or not only one unit need to survive. The Goku and Vegeta and the Orange Piccolo and Bulma, they make the fight less RNG heavy. That's, I think, the better way to describe it. Like, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is awesome. He can do, like, okay, he can have the 200% attack here, and the 150, and the 70% chance to crit. But then he has the 59% attack and the guaranteed crit, and you get this like 50% attack here, and he has 50% damage reduction with like closer to 1 million defense. Amazing. But then Sin super attacks slot 2 and kills your second unit. You will still die. You will still get the standby, full power Super Saiyan for Goku out, which again, it's not complicated, but just it takes some time, and then you die. While again, Orange Piccolo can just say whatever and do this. You're again whatever, fine, knock yourself out. Bulma can get the support, which it's not like you get the support and every unit is tanking, but you get the support and maybe your unit that was going to die is going to live by a sliver of health. She's helping, but the thing is, you don't need her on rotation to do it. Like, you can have LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and I don't know, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the third slot. You get the Tech Gogeta to get supered. He barely lives. Why he did barely live? Because of her. Or why my LR Ultimate Gohan now has less key problems? It's because of her. On the other rotation, that is even going slot 1, that is healing you with the orbs, and she's doing 2 guaranteed super attacks with 50% chance to crit while preparing for this, a full heal and a full turn of super effective against all types. You can have disgusting things like, I don't know, one of the best linking partner for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku is Resfu, the GT unit. Is one of the units you want to run with him. You can have the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku slot 1, you can have them slot 2, and let's say Bulma slot 3. You get this guy out, you get the 80% attack and 8 key support, and you have the Universal Spirit Bomb. What you can possibly do to make the Universal Spirit Bomb and even the full power Goku hits harder and being just invincible? You can make them super effective against all types. You can make Universal Spirit Bomb super effective against all types. You can make Final Form Cooler Supernova super effective against all types. You can make, I don't know, I don't even know, just because everything. She can make everyone super effective against all types while giving the 37%, while giving other 17% active skill buff. Again, while doing everything she's doing here, which can and will change your entire run. While this Goku, like Bulma, is not easily going to disappear tomorrow. Not even this Goku, but you can have in, I don't know, 5 months, a unit that instead of 150 here, like here, is getting 180. Instead of 70 is getting 100. Instead of 70 is getting 100. And instead of 20 is getting 30, 80, 30, for example. You're getting 5 turns instead of 4. My point basically is you can easily power creep this unit because you just bump this up and it's better, right? But Bulma, multiple turn support, it's not something you just power creep, because you can have a unit that gives 38% and 4 key. But even better, you can have this hypothetical unit that gives 4 key 38% and Bulma giving 3 key and 37%. You can just use both. What's the problem? But Goku, wanting to be slot 1 to be at his full power, so he wants to be slot 1. He wants the linking partner in slot 2 because it's not like he can't go in the middle, but he's way powerful in slot 1. Again, you just drop a unit which has higher stats to 50, to 100, 80. You get 80 here, you get 30, and 30, it's a better unit than Goku. So the thing with Orange Piccolo, for example, you can drop a unit which has 200%, which has 200%, whatever, then he has the giant form. It's something you will not just power creep, because you can have Orange Piccolo on the team, then a better giant form drops. I will run both. In one situation I use Orange Piccolo, in the other I use the other unit. It's not something you can just power creep. Same for a revive. Like, we've seen the tech World Tournament Goku that can use the revive when him or an ally revives. So if all the other units will start using this, you can just say, whatever, I will revive with this unit, which is at the moment the best unit in the game with a revive that doesn't need to be others, because it's their revive that you need to do for the Universal Spirit Bomb. And then we drop the Tech World Tournament Goku, which is a revive unit, but he can do it even with other revive. So this is the last one with, let's say, the older mechanic. Until they drop a better revival unit, they're fine. But even then, Even then, we have unlimited ki, basically, and 50% damage reduction with, how many additionals do they have? So we have the normal super attack, then they can do this, they can do this, they have the good link set, they're stacking attack infinitely. So I will say, in my opinion, I will put this unit at 1 still, because again, they have the tools to help other units live. They are doing a lot more damage than Orange Piccolo, in my opinion, from what I've seen with all the additionals. But the Power Awakening Piccolo is not doing this damage while stacking attack. And you have this, which you literally 100% literally you cannot die when this is out, because if you die you revive. You literally cannot die when this is out, and you have 8 ki and 80% attack support, while this guy is doing like 11 million attack stats while buffing the attack of your rotation for 1 turn, if you can get to attack. But if you can't, you will just revive. It's that easy. With full HP, by the way. While, for example, with Orange Piccolo, yes, you can get Orange Piccolo, you can remove the attacks. But if your weak unit, if you're, let's say, UI Goku, if your slot 7 unit, your last slot unit is on the rotation, he gets hit too much times with normals, you can still die, even with normals nowadays. Like, physical Sin Sharon can still kill you with normals if you have a slightly weak unit. Or, I don't know, Yajirobe, for example, he's very good, I will always run him, but he's not the best tank in the game. He can still die from normals. It may be sealed, or maybe he cannot super attack on that rotation, or maybe it's a strong int enemy in like 5 months, for example. He can still die. So Yajirobe gets hit by an int enemy. With Orange Piccolo, you can still die. With Bulma, you can still die. 37%, yes, he can help, but if you're going to die anyway, it's very difficult that 37% is going to literally save you. And you can still get supered. Again, the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku cannot do anything to stop it. The only unit that will be literally impossible for you to die on that hypothetical scenario is this. So I will say, again, in my opinion, GT Duo as the best unit of the game, even still. Then I will put Orange Piccolo, because Orange Piccolo has this bullshit right here. This. Don't consider the additional, just this. All these categories are helped immensely by Piccolo, like not here. Okay. The Giant, Namekians, Worthy Rivals, Revenge, Rapid Growth, Connected Hope, Gifted Warriors. He's a lifesaver. And like Bulma, as we were talking about it, it's not really the best, because yeah, Dragon Ball Seekers, Dragon Ball Saga is a real team, Earthbird Fighters is one of the best teams in the game, Power of Wishes, yes, Pepigas, Earthlings, Youth, she alone is not saving these categories, because you run only one of her, she's not a leader. While Orange Piccolo is a fucking amazing leader with superheroes and battle of wits. You have both the blue fusions here, for example. On this team you have Power of Wishes, one of the best teams in the game. With full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you have full power, a very good team. With Bulma, you don't have a leader, so that's a point in favor of all the others, but I will still say that Goku is, again, top 4 in the game. I would say he's on the big 4. And the last argument I've heard about like this type of things is why then Piccolo Jr. is not considered better than Goku. Some people, I'm sure if someone is watching this video, he knows Vector on Twitter, he's saying like Piccolo Jr. is better than Goku, and while I don't think I will agree, I will say it's very close, because Piccolo Jr. basically does the same thing as Orange Piccolo, in the sense of nullifying super attacks with the giant. And while you can calculate like, okay, now I'm going to take this damage and then transform, it's not guaranteed that you can do. While with Orange Piccolo we can see it's not maybe. Orange Piccolo is an active skill. Like you say, turns into giant. That's it. When I fulfill this, I do it. If I have a full superhero team, starting from the 3rd turn, I will always have the possibility to do it. Doesn't matter how much HP I have, doesn't matter how many enemies I'm facing, doesn't matter like who's on rotation. If my full team is superheroes, whoever is on rotation, I can do it. For example. So I will say this Goku is better because of that, and because Piccolo Jr. is incredibly powerful, yes, but you're running like AGL Metal Cooler and the coolers from the worldwide celebrations and units that are just not comparable with the last releases. Again, this, not him, but like if we take let's say Goku's categories, okay? Earthbred Fighters, the Tag War Tournament Goku, you have Bulma, you have Piccolo, you have the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta on like Power of Wishes or Power Beyond Super Saiyan. You have the Blue Fusions on Transformation Boost and AGL Blue Gogeta, and you have, let's say like, I don't know, EZA AGL UI Goku and Goku's family on the 9th anniversary, for example. Vegeta and Trunks, you have all of these, all the Gokus, and just a constant and never stopping health and units and buff for him. And for Piccolo and Bulma and the GT duo, while for Piccolo Jr. you don't have that. Piccolo Jr. has to carry a team that cannot go with him, basically. So I would say it's not better, but I understand the point and I can see why you would say. So again, I would do GT Duo Orange Piccolo Bulma Goku, but this is the top 4, and then I think there is a little gap between Goku and then Blue Fusions and INT Piccolo Jr. and then it goes on. I'm not doing tier list or top 10 here. So sorry. This was the analysis of Goku. I really like him. I think he's a very good unit. Again, top 4 in the game. I personally will place him at 4. So I will just say, if you want to summon for him, it's worth it. He's a very good unit, and I hope you get luckier than me, because Goku like destroyed me in my summon. So I hope I was clear enough. I know the video is long, but it's a complete analysis. I don't want to do 10 minutes and then just say, yeah, complete analysis. This is the complete analysis of Goku, the overview on his position in the game, and how I feel about him. And yeah, I hope I was clear enough and helpful. And if someone is seeing still the video, consider like subscribing and liking the video, just because I did put effort into this. And if this is helping you, I will try to do more of this for the anniversary unit, worldwide unit, even with other types of video, like with battlefield videos, and just how is Dokkan doing. We'll try new units on global, and just, yeah, Dokkan videos. That's what I would like to do. So let me know what you guys think of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I see you guys next time. I don't really know when or what is going to be the video, but yeah, next time. Bye.